Long before trainers, gyms, and even the first routes, another world existed. A brutal, untamed world. A world where only the strongest survived. Welcome to the forgotten era of fossil Pokémon. A world where titans dominated the plains, where the seas hid silent predators, and where every day was a fight for survival. In these lands, the climate is volatile. Volcanoes spew toxic clouds. Oceans rise and recede without warning, and food is scarce. Here, every species has evolved for one thing alone: survival. At the break of dawn, across plains covered in frozen ferns, the first to move are the herds, silent, almost ghost-like in the mist. The Amora move in the center, huddled closely together, their fragile little bodies protected from all sides. All around them, the Auroras stand guard. Their sails catch the cold morning light, casting a blue glow through the mist. When a predator approaches, the Auroras don't back down. They stand their ground. They assess the threat. They use their bodies to form a barricade around the Amora, a living wall of flesh, bone, and icy sails. Higher up on the rocky ridges, a deep, heavy thud echoes out. Young Cranidos are clashing, head to head. What looks like play is anything but. Every impact is a lesson etched into muscle and bone. Every fall eliminates an unworthy challenger. The survivors will become Rampardos. Explosive, precise, built for impact. A single well-placed charge is enough to shatter a bone, to topple an opponent twice their weight. But this raw power comes with a catch. Strike fast and never miss your target, because standing in their way are the Bestudon. Massive, unshakable. Their faces are fortresses of keratin and bone. Where Rampardo strikes, they absorb. They wait until their attackers exhaust themselves. They never give chase and they never flee. They endure. It is their only law. When their territories overlap, the clash is inevitable. The ground trembles. The sound carries across the entire valley. And often, neither side truly wins. Life goes on for both until the next time. In the sky, the struggle takes on a different form. Aerodactyl dominates the warm-up drafts with terrifying patience. It never rushes. It glides, observes, and waits for a sign of weakness. A straggler, a wounded target slowing down. Then it dives, fast and lethal. But Aerodactyl isn't alone in these skies. Archaeops hunts lower, faster, weaving erratically through the jagged terrain. Archon, still clumsy, learns the hard way in a sky that forgives no mistakes. Down here, even the ability to fly isn't enough to guarantee safety. Lower still, where the light struggles to pierce the canopy, another predator reigns. Slitherwing doesn't need the open sky. It weaves through the trees, its massive wings brushing the branches with unnerving precision. It doesn't strike right away. It follows, it harasses, it wears its prey down, to the point of a fatal mistake. In these dense forests, where every turn can hide a threat, its relentless persistence is a deadly weapon. While aerial predators rely on speed and altitude, Slitherwing relies on shadows and attrition. Down below, along the coastlines, the water seems calm. It isn't. Lilith filter the currents, clinging to the rocks, practically invisible. But as they grow, they become craddly, and their tentacles react to the slightest brush, the smallest movement too close. The prey is gone before it even realizes what happened. Along the shorelines at low tide, anoriths scavenge relentlessly among the rocks and tidal pools left by the sea. As they grow, some become Armaldo, heavier, tougher. It stakes its claim on the coast and won't hesitate to steal a wounded catch or an abandoned carcass. In the darker depths, Kabuto moves slowly, almost unseen. But when it evolves into Kabutops, something shifts in the balance of the waters. Fast, sharp, and dead silent, it strikes from the shadows, slashes, and vanishes. Facing it, Omastar opts for the exact opposite strategy. Drop anchor, control, and turn its territory into a fortress that no one crosses without paying the price. Further out, in calmer waters, Tortuga slowly surface for air. They seem vulnerable, but time is on their side. As they age, some become Caracosta, giants whose shells can withstand hits that nothing else could survive. In a world where everything moves fast, they endure by taking their time. On land, the heat is rising, and with it, the tension. Great Tusk marches across the plains like a force of nature. Every step leaves a crater. Every charge can alter its environment. Even the largest predators prefer to step aside rather than challenge it head on. Then comes an area that even the strongest avoid. The swamps. The air is heavy here, the water is dark, and in these wetlands, Brute Bonnet spreads slowly, silently, a toxic fungus that colonizes the soil, taking over carcasses. But in this prehistoric ecosystem, one reality dictates everything. At the very top of the food chain, there is almost no room left. Out on the open plains, the young tyrant are already training. They chase each other, bite, and test their limits. Their energy is raw. Every mistake is corrected instantly, usually with pain. They learn fast, because here, growing up doesn't offer second chances. The ones that survive evolve into Tyrantrum, and when that happens, the world around them changes. Herds tighten their ranks, the smaller creatures freeze, even the other predators slow down. It isn't a choice, it's a reflex. Tyrantrum doesn't hunt in a rush. It doesn't need to. It stalks, watches, and chooses. It knows the routes, the choke points, the flaws in the formations. Then comes the moment. A charge, powerful, unstoppable. Its target is almost always the same. The Amora, not the strongest, not the fastest, the most vulnerable. A slight lag, a moment of hesitation, one step too late, that's all it takes. But sometimes, the herd doesn't break. An Aurora steps forward, and silence falls instantly. Tyrantrum stops. Not out of hesitation, but calculation. It measures the threat, and for the first time in a long time, it doesn't charge right away. The ground begins to freeze beneath the Aurorus' feet. Frost creeps up the blades of grass, cracking under every step, covering the earth like a skin of ice. The air turns biting cold. The two titans face each other. Neither backs down. Neither breaks eye contact. And somewhere, safely behind the Aurorus, the Amora stay perfectly still. Tyrantrum charges. The Aurorus holds its ground. The impact is brutal. The shockwave echoes across the entire plain. The Aurorus takes a step back, but it doesn't fall. Its feet dig into the frozen soil. Its sails flare up. The cold intensifies even more. The grass vanishes beneath the frost. Tyrantrum stops, not defeated, not wounded. It takes a step back. There is other prey. There will be other moments. It turns and leaves without looking back. This time, the herd has survived. But even Tyrantrum doesn't rule over everything. When the sun goes down, another world awakens. Roaring moon stirs. All day, it remained motionless, clinging to the rock face. Then night falls, and it detaches from the stone. Its wings unfurl in the dark. In these pitch-black skies, it is the absolute king. Its vision pierces the night. It tracks every movement, every breath, every heartbeat of hesitation. It searches for its next meal, then it vanishes into the dark, and suddenly it swoops down. No sound, no warning. In this world, some deaths don't even give you the time to realize you're dying. Tyrantrum rules the plains, roaring moon rules the skies. Two reigns, two worlds, sharing the same territory between day and night. This world doesn't exist anymore. It was lost beneath the rock, beneath the seas, beneath millions of years of silence. But its traces are still there, etched in stone, frozen in time. And something else survived, not in the fossils, not in the rocks, but in the blood. Because these prehistoric creatures, these forgotten titans, are the ancestors of every Pokémon that populates the world today. Every species that runs, that flies, that swims, carries a piece of this brutal world within them. An instinct, a memory, an invisible trace. Because some stories refuse to die. They are passed down, they evolve, and they live on.